In order to take the two different types of attendance that we take in an executive class, it's necessary for us to set up two different attendance modules inside of Moodle. You can see this course has both an executive session attendance and also a weekly online session attendance. Let's take a look at the different types of attendance here. The executive session attendance is 3 sessions a semester, and when I open it up you can see it's set up for those 3 sessions. Make sure you click the all in this tabbed menu here, and that'll show me my 3 sessions of my executive Saturdays. Going back to the main menu of the course, and we'll look at the weekly online session attendance, and there are 14 of those, and you can see those are all set up here as well and ready to go. When you take attendance during a class session, the screen in Moodle looks like this. Now you can see we have the students' names, and then we have these 4 variables, and we're present, excused, late, and absent. Now these variables can be changed and customized for each course, and they also have a point value associated with them. And let me show you how that works. I click on the Settings tab, and that opens up the variables editing page. In this case, the value for present and excused are equal, so each is worth 10 points. Late to class gets you a half credit, so you only get 5 points, and absent is 0. Now these can be set any way you want. The point that I'm making here is that you can set sort of a relative weight for each type of attendance a student might register. Let's look at the settings for each type of attendance we're taking in this executive format course. We have the executive session attendance and the weekly online session attendance. I'm going to open executive first. And here are my 3 executive session meeting times. And let me show you the settings. So in this particular attendance module, we have these variables: present, excused, late, and absent. And I showed you the point values at 10 for present and excused, 5 for late, and 0 for absent. Going back to the other type of attendance that we have, the weekly session attendance, let's take a look at that one. Now the weekly session has a different variable in it, and it's an additional variable. It allows us to give full credit if the students view a recorded session. So you can see here is present, recorded, excused, late, and absent. And you can see that present, recorded, and excused are all the same point values, so they get full point value for that. For some perspective on how all of these points work together, we have to go back and look at how we set up these modules. When we set up the executive session attendance, and I'm opening up its settings, we assigned it a maximum point value of 15. Now this is actually amounting to 15% of their total grade. So in order for the students to get 15% of their grade for their executive session attendance, they will have to be present at each of the 3 Saturday sessions. Now you remember we have assigned point values for each of the attendance variables. So if they're present, they get a grade of 10, which really amounts to full credit for that particular session, which now we know amounts to 5 points or 5% of their grade.